This is, I guess, kind of also my first video, but yeah, it's a video where I'm just showing you the games I got from the Tokyo Game Market. It's a lot of games from Japanese designers, kind of a lot of indie games as well. And yeah, I have about 30 games to show you. These are all games that even non-Japanese speakers can play. They either have English rules or like language independent components. And yeah, I'll put kind of the uh, links to all of these down below so you can check them out. And I will also make a video telling you a little bit about my experience at the Tokyo Game Market, some tips and stuff of how it was. All right. Okay, awkwardness, starting awkwardness aside, let's go. So the first game I have is Syzygy from With Token, and this one is like a very cute game. It has both Japanese and English rules in it. In this one, basically, you have these cards from 1 to 9, and you are trying to, you put them down on the table. You don't know what each card is, and your goal is to try and put them in an ascending order, either this way or that way. You take turns picking through, or there's different kind of powers that you have, and you use your tokens to kind of move around or hint at something, but you're not allowed to speak. The only thing you can say is, oh my god. And I think that's really funny. And the cards are also really pretty. They've got this shiny quality to them. Can you see this? The black hole. This is kind of, I think, an expansion where you can place the cards in a slightly different order. This is the one right here. So I think it would be a very cute party game, especially the oh my god part. Yeah, I think the idea behind it is that you are a god and you're trying to set the universe. And with it actually came an advent calendar. They did. So I'm very excited. I never really had an advent calendar before, and I think this is like a meeple one. It's got quite a few, maybe like 2 meeples for each day. They've even added some extras here. So I'm very excited for this. Now the next game is Matchstick Tycoon from Hey, and honestly this game is really good. So let me tell you a little bit about it. The way I found out about this game, I went to this event. It's like this pre-game market event. They usually do it about 2 weeks before game market. They have one in Osaka and they have one in Tokyo, where the designers of the various games that are debuting in the, or have debuted in the game market, they show you the game and you get to play it with different tables. It was a really nice event, very well organized. I got to play about 10 games, and I'm very happy I went because I got to play games they would have otherwise completely gone off my radar, because either they didn't necessarily have English rules or their components had some Japanese in it that just, you know, threw me away, that perhaps I wouldn't be able to play it. But no, they were perfectly fine to do, and I found a lot of nice gems because of that. One of these was this one, although this one does have English rules, but I played it at this event and I loved it. You know, when you play a game and it's so good, you kind of go, ooh, that's exactly how I felt when I played this game. I actually asked to play it twice because it was so nice. It's basically, in this game, you have a hand of cards and you're trying, the winner is whoever gets rid of them, and each card, you're using these matchsticks to essentially change the number on the card that you have. And the reason why you may want to do that is because the way you're getting rid of the cards is that you have from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F, and you want to be able to, you know, play down a card that is of higher and higher value based on that scale, and you can do that by changing with the matchstick. So you can maybe change your 3 into an 8. There's other little things that you can do with it as well. You can kind of reverse that scale and to be the completely other way. It's really fun. It even has some expansions, and I bought this one with the inserts, which is so nice. I mean, it didn't come with this, but it's nice that they've made they offer the option. So here I have how the inserts look. Let me show you also the cards. Here's, for example, here is an 8, and here is a 5, and you can add a matchstick there to make it look like a 6 or an 8. It's a lot more. And then let me show you the matchsticks. They're quite just some simple sticks. And yeah, I really like this game. Next up, I have all the Oink Games. I got quite a few, and I have even more in my collection, but let's go through these ones. So Oink Games, in case you don't know, is kind of a famous Japanese publisher. They even kind of have a lot of games that they publish abroad, and they're kind of known for making these very compact, small games. They tend to be a bit on the kind of lighter side, I would say, a bit more kind of party or filler games. They're most famous for this one down here, Scout, which won the Spiel des Jahres in 2022, and I have not played it, and I finally took the opportunity to buy it at the convention. They were kind of giving out this present if you bought a lot of stuff, which I did. It was this one here, Order Overload. This is basically kind of a cooperative memory game, where in the original one you're kind of shouting, I think, coffee orders, and this one is the Oink Games 2010-2025 version. So it has all the different Oink Games like Deep Sea Adventure, Scout, like you're shouting the names of those games. So it's a bit of a meta insider joke game if you have a lot of Oink Games. So this one was given for free, and I didn't know. I thought the present was the little bag, and I would have been okay with that. It's just a little tote bag, but the fact that they were giving this out is also so nice. Then I have this game here, which is the Disney Villains Unknown Order. And the reason why I got this one is that it's often recommended when you come to Japan that you get this specific version, because this one is only for sale in Japan. It's a Japan exclusive. People say that the game really kind of matches the theme with the Disney villains compared to the kind of original theme of the game that is normally sold. I have no idea how this game plays or what it is about. I just often seen it recommended, and especially the fact that it's Japan exclusive. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna get it and give it a go. Then next I got this one. This is Petiquette. It's a 2 to 6 player game. It came out in the spring game market, and basically in this game you have these cards that have like a dog or a goose or a cat drawn on them, and they have these hats again with different colors, a beret or a top hat, and you put them in line, but then one card is a question mark. And the way you kind of play this game is you're trying to see this pattern that forms, you know, maybe it's red, yellow, red, question mark. So what's next? You may say, you know, yellow, but that's basically kind of the gist of it. And I like it because, you know, sometimes in these like IQ tests where they have these kind of pattern recognition questions, and I always loved those. So I thought, oh wow, there's a game version of it, so I want to give this a try. So these next two games are their new games that came out in this game market, and they came with some kind of little promos as well, which is why if you are going to the game market, I do think you should stop by the Oink booth. even though, you know, it's a kind of big publisher that you can find the games probably outside of the game market quite easily, but they do seem to include some really quite nice promos in their games. And in this one, for example, they have this one is from 3 to 6 players, and they added this promotional component that just makes the game apparently a little bit more harder. And this one added some cards that are a bit more volatile, higher risk with more rewards. So this one is called Pick and Packers. It's very Christmassy, perfect for this time. I actually got so many Christmas themed games. I don't know why this was my vibe this time, but yeah, this one is a dexterity game where you are holding this kind of wooden piece platform with other players, and you're trying to move it around while you stack these little present boxes from paper. And yeah, it's a little fun dexterity game. I have one more dexterity game from Oink Games. It is the Ghost Doppler. That one is a big hit every time, so I'm really excited to try this one. And then this is the next game. This is from 2 to 5 players. I forgot the name of it. Let me just have a look. Tropichaos. So here we go. Again, I also kind of don't know much about this one, to be honest. I think it has these little cards in it like this that they have these different fruits and points, and I guess the idea behind it is that there's different fruits that change their value depending on the season. So you kind of want to like play one now, save it for later when it's in season so that it's worth more points, something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but I got it either way because it's their new release and I'm excited to try it out. Next game is this called, I think, Finger Crane game something, and it's, here we go, it's this one by, I think it's Suki Games publisher. If I make any mistakes, I will have like the better details added within the video, but basically, yeah, I'm very excited I got this game. It was taking reservations, and originally I didn't plan to sign up to take it, and I got the second to last copy that was available, and look at the production of it. It just looks so good. The way you play this game, let me just open it up. So you have these cards that you see here, and this one, for example, tells you that you can use these fingers from your hand, so not these, and you are supposed to pick up 11 cards from the stack, and your eyes are closed and you're using only these 2 fingers, and then the people around you are going to vote whether you'll get exactly lower or higher. And they, as you're doing it, they maybe, you know, they're allowed to kind of shout, no, take more, or oh my god, you took too much. You kind of don't know. Yeah, 2 to 6 players as well, so I assumed in the beginning it was gonna be more of a party game that is like 3 or more. A lot of Japanese games tend to be like that, 3 or more players. No, but this one is from 2 to 6. So next game is this one. It's called Tanbo from Ikumo Tasaka. And actually this is a bit funny because I think the publisher for this one is French, or this is Musoka Studios, and it's got like katakana, so I'm guessing it's also a Japanese game. But the booth that was selling this one was actually kind of selling a lot of also foreign games as well. But I just looked at the art and I thought, oh, I have to have these. The art is just so pretty. And this is a 2-player game where you're basically these farmers, and you have these snakes in your rice paddy, and you are trying to kind of control their amount because a certain number of them is good, but too much of it is bad. And yeah, online I kind of saw that there's some replayability, and you can do, I don't know, it seemed quite nice. And I'm always up for a nice 2-player game because that's usually the number of players I play with. So here we have Tanbo. So next game is Bested Another Time, or as abbreviated, BUT, from Tyler Rayner, and the artist is Saipepu. And this looks so cute. It's climbing shedding game where passing gets you perks. It's from 1 to 6 players, and this game, to be honest, again, I don't know so much about this, but it was recommended by Tinker and Timmer, and also the art looks so cute. So I was like, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna give it a go. I will do, I think, for each video, maybe I will record like going into more detail about each game, maybe showing you how it plays in the coming days. But yeah, for now I'm just gonna be very quickly going through these. So this is Bested Another Time. Next up, here we have these 2 games from Korea. So at the Tokyo Game Market, you don't only get from Japanese game designers, but you do get from actually other countries in the region. And this is from the Korea Board Games publisher. We have Orbita. I mean, look at this one, the shine. If you give me like space and kind of metallic shiny stuff in a game, I am sold. So this one is a 2-player game, and I have no idea. I just saw it, beautiful, I wanted it. Look at this board, it's so pretty. So pretty. Already gone ahead and sleeved it. That's how ready I am to play this game. Then next one we have Tomatoss by Minje K. This one, this is a very fun game. I think this is gonna be right up my alley. It's a 2 to 4 player game, and from what I understood, you basically kind of have these objective cards, and you have in your hand these cards with a number 4, 3, 6, the tomatoes you're holding in your hand, and you use these tokens to either take some cards down or do one of the objectives, which could be something like, you know, play 2 cards where the sum of it is 10, and then when you do that, you can take the objective card, and that's your points. And that type of game, I think, I don't know what the mechanic is called, but where you kind of have like a little like objective or an order that you need to kind of complete. I really like this, and that's why when I saw that that's kind of how it plays, I really wanted to get these Tomatoss. Next up, I have this game, For the People. This one I think was I queued up at the kind of early entry. And this one was the first game I went to get because the reservations closed fairly quick, I think, and in previous conventions the designer said that they were sold out. I was like, oh my god, I really need to get this. This is by Breadworks. It is this game, I mean, again, this one is maybe I was like, because of the hype around it, I don't know much, I didn't really read the rules yet, but I just was like, okay, this seems to be very popular, I don't want to get any FOMO, I need to go and get it. The theme of it is quite nice, the art of it seems quite nice, and I'm always a sucker for that. Next up is Smombie. This game came out, I think, like maybe last year or last game market, and it's kind of the joke about how, you know, we just walk with our phones all holding all the time. It's a 2-player or 2 to 4 player game. So Vaporwave, is that how it's called? And yeah, you've got these boards and you play these cards down, which you move your Smombies around on that board, and I think the idea is that you want them to bump on each other, or maybe you don't want them to bump on each other. I'm not sure, but this is definitely something I'm really looking forward to playing, just from the vibes of it, you know. Next up, we have White Runner from Jelly Games, which is quite a big publisher here in Japan. I've been seeing this game like so much on the shops, and I've sort of been avoiding to buy it because I saw that on the cards it had Japanese text, but turns out that's just flavor text. You can actually play this game, and I even found the rules for it, the English translation rules, online. Just from the art alone, it's super cute. This seems to be kind of a racing game. It's one of my winter themed, Christmassy themed games. I'm so excited to play it now that the weather is getting colder. It's a cross-country skiing board game. Yeah, and you're playing the cards and it has some dice. The best part is the box is actually the board. So here I am opening it up. That's how the cards look. You see that? I was so scared when I saw the Japanese text, but no, complete flavor text. We have, this one. This is so funny. The Hangry Penguins. It's coming in a DVD box. How unique is that? The entire game completely fits in a, like this. Will it spill? Oh, like this. There you go. Pretty much. I think this game, let me just close it up. So this game is, you've got hungry penguins that are arriving to your diner, and you're supposed to feed them their favorite fish and make them happy. If you keep them too long, they get angry and storm off. And the reason why I wanted this game is there is this board game I played and I really like it. It's called Daluigi. Unfortunately, it's not really that popular, but I think it's such a nice, cute family game, very nice for beginners. My local play space has it and I always share it around to people, and it seems this game to kind of work in the similar vein to that. You have these customers come in that kind of want specific fish, and I don't know how you get them, but basically you feed them, and every turn the penguins kind of turn over into the angrier side, which again reminds me of Daluigi's, how the customers will move time-wise. So yeah, maybe that one will fill in my Daluigi gap. One day I will own that board game myself. Next up we have Meow Heist. This is one of those games I played at the pre-game market kind of game testing event, and I'm very glad that I did, because this one I would have definitely probably skipped. It doesn't really have any English rules, but the components don't have any Japanese on them, and I think it's a pretty easy game to figure out the rules. I will probably make a video explaining it. I think there's also a video of how it plays online. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's a really fun game for 3 to 6 players, and so you've got these gems, and you're basically these thieves, and you have a hand, and every time you kind of turn over and you have a certain number of gems, like you have like 6 gems, and you're 4 players, and you're gonna go around and play a card of how many gems you want to pick up. There's not gonna be enough gems for all of you, and some of you are gonna be picking up coal, which is negative points. But here's the thing, because this is a heist and you're thieves, if you are a later on player, which means you have a less likely chance that there's any gems left, if the card that you've played is the same number as the card that a previous player played, then you snatch their gems. And that's quite neat. It's a very cute little party game. It gets people very excited and there's a lot of laughter, and I think it's a really neat little game. And look at this cute little cat, and there's all these other cute little cat thieves, and I mean, here we go. This is very nice. I didn't necessarily see this kind of recommend. I think because it doesn't have any English rules, maybe a lot of people didn't think to buy this one. But if you are kind of coming again, or if you're still in Japan, or if you somehow are able to get Japanese games to you, don't miss out on this. It's quite cute. It's quite nice. So our next game is Star by Dice Board Game Club. I think this is what you'd call an abstract board game. It's a 2-player game. Again, space theme. I'm sold. But basically, in this game, you have these grid in front of you and these kind of star meeples, and one player is trying to create a route from their side to the other side of just stars, and then the other player is trying to create a route from their side to the other side of an empty space, and you're basically playing the game moving around the stars trying to accomplish that. And yeah, Pretty simple, seems nice. Perfect coffee shop board game, I think. And yeah, I went ahead and got it. Next up, we have Trickarus. This is an often recommended game, and this is how I came about to getting it. I saw so many YouTubers that cover Japanese board games bring it up, and yeah, the designer of it, he was so sweet. When I went to his booth, he actually had a newer game published, but I didn't get that one because it's for 4 players, and I don't usually play with that number of people, so I got this one instead. Trickarus, I think, is from 2 to 5 players. The art is just amazing. It's a trick-taking game of flying, flipping, and trying not to soar into the hot sun. A lot of, I think, you can find some more YouTubers talking about it more in detail. And I heard it's quite like smart, like brainy. You get to make some nice, smart moves. Next up, we have this game, which I don't know how to pronounce because it has like a Chinese character on it. It's from China, and it was so cute and small. I mean, look at this. Very nice, simple game. The way it was explained to me, you basically have these 8 square tiles that you put down. It's a 2-player game, and both of you have these fishes. One is trying to get their fish to the other side, the other one is trying to get them to the other side, and you move these tiles because you have them in a 3x3, but it's 8 of them, so there's always a gap. And you move the tiles around and you move the fishes, and essentially that's kind of how you manipulate the area, and some of you are able to get their fish across and some of you cannot. So nice and compact, you know, and again, perfect little coffee shop board game for couples, I think. Next up, I have this game from Oink Games, and there we go. Look at it. It's so cute. I don't need to say more. This is why I got it. I mean, look at it. What are these? Are they platypuses? I think they're platypus. It's so adorable. I was like, I have no idea what this game is. 4 to 7 players. I saw it. I thought it was so cute. It was so cheap as well. Yeah, it looks a bit like what is it? Okay, let me see. It has. There we go. I mean, it has this cute, colorful designs on them, and from what I understood, it's a bit, I don't know, I guess like Uno or something. You're playing down a card, and then the person next to you or after or before you gets a card, loses a card. Winner is whoever gets rid of their card. Something like that. It's I don't know. Hey, but it looks adorable, and I can't wait to try it out. It's small, it's cute. What more do you need? We have Shall We Dance by Sashi and Sashi, right? This is another kind of famous designer. They have a lot of games, and this was their new one. Again, about this one, I did kind of just get it because of the name of the designer. And some people online said that they were able to do some nice smart plays with this one, and I'm like, okay, all right, I'll give it a go. And the art is so cute. I like the whole dance courtship vibe to it. Essentially, I think you're kind of trying to make these pairs, right? Strategic game of charm, timing, and invitation, it says. It has English rules. It says Sashi and Sashi. There we go. Shall we dance? Next up, I'm gonna bring up like these 2 games that I got, which are not actually technically 3. They're not, I guess, from Japanese publishers, but they were there. I bought them. So one is Oliva. Looks so pretty. And then this is the other game that I also got that is not Japanese, but they had it there because I think that this is kind of they've made some localization for it. But this is Voyage, Voyager. And then I also got expansion to Azul, you know, back to the classics. It's the Joker tiles, which I didn't know those existed. I'm showing you this game, Harvest. I love this game. And basically, okay, this game, I'm cheating a little bit here because I actually already own this game. What I bought at Game Market is the expansion to it. Super cute. Look at these components. This game, oh, Harvest. There we go. This game is really, really good. It's actually apparently a very old game from 1992. and I love it. It's so mean but so cute and so like fast but replayable. Well, this is the like maybe the first one that I recommend. I think it's one of the best games. It reminds me of when I discovered Carcassonne the first time I started playing board games, and I was obsessed with it. That's how much I like this game. Perfect tiny little game. If you do come to Japan, if you do want to get any board games, please get Harvest. It's in every shop. It's quite, I think, a popular one. But yeah, if you go to the game market, they sell the expansion, because I've not been able to find the expansion in the normal shops, so I was really looking forward to get it at the game market. I heard it just makes the game from 9.9 to the 10 out of 10. So yeah, Harvest. Next game on my list is Astraios by Fandom Lab. And they're actually, you may know them guys, I think this one was on Kickstarter. And they've also done this other game, which I have, Acornism. They make these really cute, kind of mathematical, smart games. And this one, Space, glows in the dark. You are basically trying to form, you put tiles down and you're trying to form these constellations, and based on the stars in the constellations, they're worth points, and you put your little glass marker on it to claim it. Just typical tile placement game, but I think it's so neat, it's so pretty. I love it when you lay down on the table and you're kind of doing this beautiful like night sky. Really cute game. Again, I kind of started my introduction to board games with Carcassonne, and this one reminds me of Carcassonne a lot. Alright, so these two next games that I have, I got to find out about these by going to this the pre-event to the Tokyo Game Market, and I'm very glad that I did, because this will have definitely not been on my radar. They don't really have, I mean, at least this one I'll start with, doesn't really have an English rule book, and there is some Japanese on the cards, but it's actually a very easy game to play, and I thought it was very cute. It's called Umbrella. It's for 2 to 4 players. I played this with the designer of it. The idea behind it is that you know, in Japan, you have all these different type of umbrellas, like a sun umbrella or like a rain umbrella, and you take these cards, which are gonna be the weather cards, and you've got sun, heat wave, or you've got typhoons and whatever not, and you kind of quickly have to memorize them, and then you have your hand and you play first the umbrella that you're gonna take out, and then you flip over the weather card, and based on that, basically you lose life, or you're okay, or you pull cards, and the umbrellas are worth points. I'm not explaining it well. I would love to do like a video where I explain it better, and I also show you how it plays. It has, like I said, some Japanese, but it's super easy to translate. So I went and got this game then, because I was like, I've played this, it was good, I'm gonna go and get it. And the designer of it told me, oh, you know, I have a new game that I'm also doing for this game market, and I've added English rules for it. And it's this one, Bachi. So, of course, I had to get it. And in this one, it's a 2-player game. He told me it's a bit like chess. The idea behind it is that one player is a wasp and the other player is Japanese bees, because apparently Japanese bees are able to kill wasps because they kind of swarm around it and they flap their wings, and it gets so hot that they burn them alive. And kind of, it's like this, you've got these cute tokens, and I'm guessing you kind of move them around the board. Just like manner. So these are the two games by this designer. Yeah, this is the joy of the game market, getting all these very like indie games in nice cute small boxes that you can nicely play at a coffee shop. And yeah, I'm very happy I found these. And now we're on to some of the bigger games. I think I'll save my favorite one for last, and I'm gonna start. Oh, I'm so excited for this one. So I saw this one on Kickstarter twice, and I didn't back it, and I so regret it. But I'm leaving like Japan soon, so I thought it wouldn't come in time. But I found it at the game market, and then I also found out that they were also giving the deluxe components edition, which is the same like the Kickstarter, so I had to get it. And of course, maybe some of you have guessed what I'm talking about, but it's this one, Snowp Planepita, and this is the expansion of it. There's also one more expansion, but got this one. I think this one is the cooperative version one. But yes, look at this. Oh, this is amazing. Again, winter vibes game. I love it. You won't believe this, but okay, I love in general video games. I love management games. I love kind of tycoon games and anything where you build your business or city builders. And I always was like thinking, you know, it would be very nice to have like a hotel or chalet management game, and I couldn't really find one. And then this board came out, and I was like, yes. But basically this is the thing, you're managing your ski kind of snow resort place. And also one of the reasons why I kind of was hesitant to buy it, even though you can also find these in retail in Japan, was I was afraid that the board was gonna be in Japanese, because that's all I could see. But turns out, let me see if I can get it. Turns out it is double-sided. And yeah, I really wanted to go to the board game market to see that, because I couldn't find online specifically about this. Maybe I could have searched better, but yeah, it's got Japanese on one side and then English on this side. And the cards have both Japanese and English in it, and that's great. And of course, I got the Kickstarter kind of deluxe components right here, which are great. I've already replaced the dice. I already have it in there, but the dice is so cute. It looks exactly like the kind of the uniform of the hotel stuff that you see in something like a Wes Anderson movie. And cute components, double layered boards. So nice, so nice. I haven't even talked what this game is about, but I think essentially it's basically like what would you call it, worker placement, I think. Maybe I end up being wrong. I think it's worker placement. Yeah. You manage your hotel. You get cards, you get events, you get resources, you build it up, something like that. It just, it looks so great. It's exactly what I want. So, and now the last game that we've bought. Thank you for watching up until now. I don't know what do they say? If you watched until now and you thought this is nice, give it a like and subscribe, I guess. Anyway, now on to the final one. Ta-da! Here we have it. Snow Up by Spielab. Oh my god, this is nice. I even got actually the designer of it to sign it, which makes me so happy. I got this game because I actually have another game from this publisher. Let me show you. I didn't buy this at a game market. I've already had it because I backed it on Kickstarter. Is Planepita. And this game is so fun. It's a what's the word used? What is it? But basically you've got this board and you shoot these little wooden tokens. They've got magnets, you twist them, you try and kick the opponent out. It's great. This game has been such a success with every table that I've played it with. I really enjoy this game, and the art is amazing. So that aside, I'm now gonna talk about Snow Up. This is their new game, super winter themed, kind of same vibe that you have here. You've got this board and you have these bells. I don't know if you've been able to hear them. And you throw these rings, which actually they are metallic. I always saw the videos, I didn't realize, and they're really the quality of these productions from this publisher is always very nice. Like the components for Planepita blew me away, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the same. But essentially, you're gonna, you flip it, you're trying to catch the little rings and collect them on your little sleigh. It's so cute, so wintry. I'm so excited to play the other side, this game as well. Such a nice winter theme. They have one more game as well coming up. I don't have that one yet. And that's it. There is one game missing, and that one is from I forget the name. It's Doppelkopf. I'm not sure. I'll put it on the I just put it there. It's by Saipepu. It's a classical game, but she basically did the illustrations for it too. You normally play it with a deck of cards, but she's done the illustrations to kind of make it easier to do. It looked really nice. I really wanted to buy it at the game market, but I ran out of money, so I just bought it from her booth that she uploaded, and I'm very excited for that one to arrive as well. And yeah, these are basically all my games. Let me know if any of them kind of piqued your interest. Let me know if you went to the game market and which ones you picked. And yeah, I'll try and get around to basically making a video as well with like some advice about what to do at game market and how it went. And I will also, yeah, I want to show you all these games, teach them to you, show you how they play. I mean, yeah, that would be very nice to start doing. I didn't even say anything about myself, but basically I'm Serkat. I live in Japan, and I love board games. I play them a lot. I really enjoy kind of, I guess, not super complex games. So like we would say maybe up to basically 3 weight on 3 out of 5. I like games with that you play as a couple. I like 2-player games, and I like them when they're a bit small as well, so you can take them with you on a trip or to a coffee shop. And that's pretty much it about that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.